some real money in the room.
Oh, OG Percy.
Okay, let's go.
Man, this one makes me sad, man. I almost didn't want to bring it up to you. Did you hear the news about Lil Kendrick? Kenny B.
No, I didn't.
Well, Lil Kendrick, for those who don't know, he's a rapper out of Stop 6, the son of Benny Boy. You know, one of the leaders of Never Change Gang, NCG. He was recently picked up by the feds. Me and OG Percy had the pleasure of seeing him almost a year ago now.
You know, I've been here before. Let's rock out. Go! What A1 is, man? You seen A1? You're my mom. Oh, I know it. I know it. Okay, I know it. Oh yeah, you know y'all ain't coming over here. They ain't coming to Death Valley. What? Well, Percy can't go. I go where they won't go, but they can't go. But they scared to go. Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh. Stay right there, don't even move. What? What's up? Hey, look, it's crazy. This is my first time seeing
No, real talk. This is my first time ever seeing Kenny B,
What's
man.
up?
He had just got baptized. After that, allegedly he shot someone of the other persuasion from the LGBTQ community. I believe it was Tony Woodbridge's friend or something like that.
The LMNOG, QRSTUV.
Well, Lil Kendrick has been picked up by the federals, and he's currently waiting. OG, from the sound of it, it looks like you didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I just seen him at the grocery store down there.
Yeah, well.
I'll give me some honey buns.
How long ago was this?
About like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, about 2 days ago, he was picked up.
Yeah. I believe that. Once you say, oh, Kenny?
Kenny B.
Well, Kenny, he listened, but he didn't listen when I told him after he went under the water that the water was gonna get harder. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We talked, right here on RealToonTV, Tune interviewed me a while ago about Kenny B, and I told Kenny B, it was good to see him go under, but he didn't know that the type of warfare that he was entering. He gonna have to fight spirits that he can't see. And once Kenny B went under that water and decided he didn't want to do this no more, do that no more, that's when things was gonna get harder. I told Kenny B that. I told him don't put his trust in the church folks, put his spirit in the Lord. The church folks gonna let him down, and they did that. They did that. He got around the church folks and he found out the church folks was just as effed up as the people in the street. My bad. They were just effed up as the people in the streets. He felt like he could just do better in the streets than be around you church folks. And that's sad, because it's hard to find a good old church home that won't baptize you, take you under the water, and start putting all your business out there and make it hard for you. They made it hard for Kenny B, and he was just a baby in Christ trying to grow, because he ran for the help. See, once y'all understand where Kenny B coming from, because the same thing happened to me. Tells my crib. I got baptized one time and I went under the water and I thought I had my life together. I went running to this old lady that I knew had been in church all her life. And I felt like if I go get under her, I'd be scared. I wouldn't even walk by the flats, the cuts, nowhere that had to do with nothing, because I wanted to stay straight. And I ran to this lady that I knew that had been in the spirit for a long time. When I got to this lady broke my spirit.
How'd she do that?
When I ran to this lady, I told her that I found God, and I think God's gonna save me. I think I got God. I found Jesus, and I tried to get my life together. I said, I think I'm getting my life together. And this lady told me, you ain't found no God. You ain't found nothing. Until you do this and do this and do that and do that, you can't be saved until you do all of this. I said, what, for real? So what was that I was feeling at church when I went and joined church? I gotta do all this. Nah, you ain't saved until you do this. And guess what, y'all? The sad thing about that, I ended up out in the streets for the next 18 years. Just about what that lady said. And I got this from a lady I thought was a stumped down, good person in church. But what you don't know, them we the ones that lead you astray. As I got older, because I had to figure it out like this, just like Kenny B, gonna have to figure it out. And it's sad that he gonna have to get him some training wheels. It's sad he gonna have to hold on to the rails to walk. It's sad. You dig what I'm saying? It's always sad, but at the same time, when you a baby in Christ, you can't feed a baby steak. You gotta put a bottle in the baby mouth. You gotta feed a baby milk. You gotta hand feed him. You got a baby. You just don't get up there and just throw a whole steak to get his baby meat and say, eat, here you go.
You preaching.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But that's how they do him. And they threw this man a steak and he just sit there. He a baby. He don't know what to do with that. But the sad thing about it, y'all know that. Y'all know that. And that lady knew that I was a baby in Christ. It wasn't her job to tell me what she told me. But it took me 18 years in the wilderness to go back in the world and give it another try. Because I said, man, and I found out it wasn't her job to do that to me. But guess what? It cost me 18 more years after. Because I found out it's more crooked people in the church than it is outside the church.
Come on, OG.
It took me somebody outside the church to tell me I was a better person than the people in the church, because the people in the church made it hard for me to be a good person. It was too many rules and laws. But hell, if I was smart enough to know, only if I knew what I knew then. When that lady died, I didn't care nothing about her. My whole family knows who she is. She was a part of our family. When she died and they told me she was dead and I said what I said, oh, oh man, you know that such and such. Man, I said, I don't care nothing about her. Oh man, you going to hell now? I ain't going to the funeral. And I meant that with all my heart. And guess what? Everybody in the family was at the funeral. Not me. Know why? Because I knew what she done to me in life. I knew she didn't make it to heaven. They just thought she did. They thought she did, but I knew the truth. The whole family thought, you can't tell nobody in the family this lady ain't going to heaven. But I can. It's not my job to say. But when you know what you know what you know. And when people get back and say, Percy, you're not going to such and such from hell? No, I'm not going. I don't with her. When my mama asked me about her, I told my mama I don't fool. She said, don't you say that. I told my mama, I'm for real. I don't. She said, well, and mom, I think my mama got kind of no mad, no messed up. What you mean you don't mess with her? I don't fool with her. Want me to tell you what she did, mama? Well, let me tell you what she did. And that's what she did, mama. You hear me? And since that, and since I know what I know, and I know that you know what you knew she didn't have the right to do that. And that cost me. That caused me at an early age when I could have been moved on if she'd have stuck her part that God gave her to play out here.
Right.
But she didn't. So guess what? If it was F me then, it's F her now. You hear me? And guess what, mama? I'm not going to the funeral. Oh, yes, you is. No, I'm not. And I meant that. And I didn't go. Not out of hate, because I know what I went through. I'm not going to get up there and sit in that mud on a bunch of lies. But Kenny B had to realize, this place right here is more devastating than it is. And everybody starts throwing Kenny B meat, trying to feed him at one time. He said, he came to me and told me, man. I said, man, I told you. It's going to get worse before it get better, because once you go under the water, you in a new realm of life. Once you get baptized and you come up, you in a whole different realm of life, homie. Spiritual warfare. You in a spiritual warfare. You in the things that you can't see. You got to fight you got to fight the unseen now. You got to fight something that's going to knock you on your every time you look up, but you can't even see it to fight it back. I don't care how many weights and how much you can lift, how much karate, UFC, you can't fight something that you can't see. And you can't hit what you can't see. But it can hit you and knock you on your every time. That's a hard fight, y'all. You gotta learn how to fight that. You might think that I'm crazy, but if you wondering why these demons jump out of one person, why she end up killing her, and that demon jump out him, he killed him, and she killed the lady, she drowned the kids in the bathtub, he run the car off the road, they find him hanging. It's spirits all around this place. God ain't make nothing like that, but they run around rapping. Because the devil say he got this world to seek and devour who he may find. And he looking at all of us, you hear me? Kenny B entered a new realm of life that he didn't know how to fight as a baby right now. Don't worry, Kenny, it might cost you a little life. It cost me a lot of life. It cost me at least 1/3 of my life. You know what I'm saying? By the time I woke up, nigga, I was 47 years old, homie. You ain't hear me though. By the time I woke up, I was 47 years old. Yeah. That's a long time. I knew they went to sleep and couldn't even wake up. They was dead before they was 25, bro. I woke up at 47 to spiritual warfare. And I know now spirit, you know. Kenny B, keep your head up, Kenny B. Look like when you get out, when some get out, some going in. Look like when some get out, some going in.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.